Alright, first of all, sorry for any of the wind noise, any noise in the background, and the shaky camera. I'm doing this on a phone. If anybody sees this and would like to tell me any editing software that I can use on Android, I'd love to have that. Here soon I should be getting a gimbal, I think it is, to stabilize the phone. But you don't care about that. All you care about is this truck. Because if you're watching this video, this is I probably already said it in the title, but this is I believe, 1977. I talked to the owner. He didn't know what it was either. He said it's a 70s truck. He didn't remember the year. But I believe, I'm going to go off of believing it's a 1977 GMC Sierra c30. Basically, it's a part of the C line, meaning it's a rear-wheel drive truck. If it's a K, it's all-wheel drive, or four-wheel drive. All-wheel drive wasn't really a thing yet. It's a full-wheel drive truck. This particular one is interesting because, as you can see, it's a ramp side. It's a ramp side truck. You don't see many of the old ramp sides anymore. This particular one, I don't know why it's parked back here, but apparently it runs. I don't have a battery or anything to put in it to start it. I'd love to. Also, I don't have permission to start it. So, if you'd like to see this thing start, I'll ask. Because this isn't my truck. I just have permission to film it. So, but anyway, some of the information I could find on the truck was that it is a 454 dually truck. It's a 454 with a manual transmission. I think it's a tall. I believe it is a tall motor. All right, hold on. I'm going to sit you down for a second. All right, yeah, and there's the motor right there. 444 cubic inches, or 454 cubic inches. I believe that would come out to 7.2 liters. This was an AC truck, as you could see, hooked up to, I don't know what the transmission was. Hooked up to I don't know what the transmission was on this thing. I think it's a 5-speed manual, but I don't know the brand. I know it's a 5-speed. I know it's a manual transmission. I don't know how many gears it has in it. The gear shifter isn't on there no more. And this truck has obviously seen better days. I'll have a story about the hood, I'll tell you later at the end of the video, so I don't lose train of thought. But anyway, truck's seen better days, like everything I film. I mean, these things are simple, I believe. You clean off that engine, you fix whatever might be wrong with it from it sitting forever. This thing probably would start good and just be ready to go back on the road with some new tires. As you see, you got all your gauges, your battery voltage, your speedometer, your fuel gauge, your tack, or not tack, but your what's it called? Oh God, I'm stupid. Your temp. And this particular truck has 50,696 miles, which that's probably been rolled over a few times. I'd add like a 2 to that, at least. I'm pretty sure that's been rolled over more than once, as these were old work trucks and they were worked fairly hard. Well, I gotta fix that. You can see storage back here for whatever needs you were. Probably used to be, I don't know what the story behind this truck was. So it was probably an old work truck that just got repurposed. Again, not sure. As you can see, you have the, how many lug nuts is that actually? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 lug nuts for the front, because this is a super heavy duty truck. I believe the horsepower on these things wasn't impressive. It was like 220 horsepower from what I could find, but they made almost 500 foot-pounds of torque. So they pull pretty much anything you want, hooked up to a, again, I believe, 5-speed manual transmission, could be a 4-speed. Now that I think about it, it's probably more likely a 4-speed. It's more likely a 4-speed. Out of your trees. Get out. There we are. I still didn't get all of them. I'll fix that. Now, how'd the latch fall off? And the rail dualies. Now the bed's covered up with a bunch of garbage. Old tires and such. This truck right here would probably make a really cool, no, I was talking about the bed. I'm sorry, I know I'm all over the place. If you don't like it, you can go and leave, or if you even made it this far. Now you can see the bed is covered up with a bunch of old garbage and is a little beat up, but all in all, these trucks, I guarantee, I've seen worse, like in junkyards and stuff. I don't know how long this truck's been parked. Looks like it was rear-ended back there. Or not rear-ended, but something, it backed into something or something. Is that a flathead piece? No, that ain't no flathead. I'm dumb. And as you can see, it's relatively rust-free. It's missing the winch that would go on it to hook things up to it, because I don't know what happened to that. The wheelbase of these trucks they're big trucks, absolutely massive trucks. I think is like something like I don't even know. I'm not gonna pretend to know. Probably something like 20 feet. Huge trucks. And some of the things that'd be cool about this thing would be using it as an old car hauler. I personally would get rid of that 454 and put a diesel in there, probably a Cummins 5.9, upgrade the powertrain just for pulling. Because the stock Cummins, you're talking about 600, you're talking about like 300 something horsepower, 600, 900 foot-pounds of torque stock. But yeah, and now I told you I was going to tell you about the hood. I keep saying I'm stupid, I swear. Sometimes I believe it. Because I was trying to figure out how to open this hood. I took like 20, 30 minutes trying to open this hood. So I was like trying to get it to open because I thought the latches were stuck. Putting my hand in there. There's a latch right there. So I was going over here trying to pull up on it, push up on it, and there's a latch. It's just one latch. I'm stupid. I should have known that. I've worked on old trucks when I was in shop class, or well, I've seen old trucks while I was in shop class, and I own a 70s car myself, so I should have known how to open the hood on this thing. Shows you how little I know. But with that being said, if you've made it this far, thank you for watching. If you like the channel and you want to support it, the biggest help you can do is like, commenting, subscribing, and sharing the video to anyone who, might be interested. That sincerely is the biggest help. Because you made it this far, you at least like hearing me talk. If not, this cool. I am just some random kid on the internet. Gotta get this hood to close more. It didn't want to close all the way when I started messing with it. I think that looks about right. Oh, something fell off in there. Okay. And my channel I am going to try to improve it. I just don't have that much money. So the great big green car I talk about takes a lot of it. And then I'm working on a house. I know you don't really care about all that. I probably lost everybody right now. But I do plan on buying something to stabilize my phone and a tripod. So there's that. That is coming. I can't promise when, but that is coming. And probably here in the next couple of weeks, I'll have my Caprice at least almost ready to run. Probably within a month or two, and it'll be running. But with that being said, thank you for watching, and have a good one.